welcome to the homecoming event of Roots and Wings Academy. We are so excited to have you all here with us today.
Indeed, it's a special event for all of us, and we can't wait to see the events folding up today.
That's right, and we're commencing the event with the Qiraat of the Quran.
So please join us in listening to the beautiful recitation by our school buddy Sheikh Talha.
Along with him will be Sarai Arkana for the English and Hindi translation of the same.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا قالت إني أعوذ بالرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا قال إنما أنا رسول ربك لأهب لك غلاما زكيا قالت أنى يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أك بغيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا فحملته فانتبذت به مكانا قصيا فأجاءها المخاض إلى جذع النخلة قالت يا ليتني مت قبل هذا وكنت نسيا منسيا فناداها من تحتها ألا تحزني قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا فكلي واشربي وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن صوما فلن أكلم اليوم إنسيا فأتت به قومها تحمله قالوا يا مريم لقد جئت شيئا فريا يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغيا فأشارت إليه قالوا كيف نكلم من كان في المهد صبيا قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا ذلك عيسى بن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون صدق الله العظيم.
Today I am going to present the translation of Surah Maryam. O Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mentioned in the Quran the story of Mary. She withdrew from her family to a place to the east and secluded herself away. Then we sent our spirit to appear before her in the form of a perfected man. She appealed, I seek refuge from thee to Allah most gracious. Come not near, if thou dost fear Allah. He responded, Nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord, to announce to thee the gift of a holy son. She wondered, how can I have a son when no man has ever touched me, nor am I unchaste? He replied, so will it be. Your Lord says, It is easy for me. And so will we make him a sign for humanity and a mercy from us. It is a matter already decreed. And when she conceived him, she withdrew to a distant place. And when the pains of childbirth drove her to cling to the trunk of a palm tree, she exclaimed, "Oh, would I had died before this and become a thing forgotten, completely forgotten." But a voice cried to her from below, "Do not grieve. Your Lord has provided a stream at your feet, and shake towards thyself the trunk of the palm tree. It will let fall fresh ripe dates upon thee. So eat and drink, and put your heart at ease, and say to anyone you may see, I have vowed to the Lord of mercy to abstain from conservation, and I will not talk to anyone today." When she returned to her people, carrying the child, and they said, "Mary, you have done something terrible. Sister of Aaron, your father was not an evil man, and your mother was not unchaste." But she pointed to the babe. They exclaimed, "How can we talk to one who is a child in the cradle?" He declared, "I am indeed a servant of Allah. He hath given me revelation and made me a prophet. And he hath made me blessed wheresoever I be, and hath enjoined on me prayer and charity as long as I live. To cherish my mother, he did not make me domineering or graceless. So peace is upon me the day I was born, the day I will die, and the day I will be resurrected." That is Jesus, the son of Mary, the word of truth about which they are in dispute. Thank you.
Mesmerizing, mashallah.
Indeed, there's such a soothing meaning to it. Jazakallahu khair, brothers, for this beautiful recitation.
15,000.
What is it? What you're talking about?
15,000 kilometers.
Yeah, right, but what is it?
It is the total distance covered by our guests to reach our city.
Oh, really? You gotta be kidding me.
I am serious. In fact, if I take into account the intercity and airport travel, it's more than 15,050 kilometers. From Arkansas to NYC, to Delhi to Aurangabad Airport, to Roots and Wings Academy.
Wait. It's too much for me to grasp.
If you're overwhelmed with just the numbers, then just imagine how they had covered up the distance.
Indeed, they have taken a lot of speed to reach here with us. And this is our grand welcome.
Before we invite our schoolmates to present a welcome song to welcome our guests with open arms, let me call upon Mushahid sir to introduce the guests to the audience.
Esteemed guests of honor, our beloved director Safar Khan, sir, honorable principal Dr. Farha Siddiqui, respected teachers and my dear friends, I warmly welcome all of you to the Laureates homecoming function of our school. I, Khan Mushahid, feel extremely glad to have this opportunity to introduce our guests for today's program, which I am sure everyone looks forward to. I can see happy, smiling faces everywhere. Clearly, the occasion is special as this event truly showcases the achievements and talents of this school. We also feel extremely proud to have Dr. Patrick D. Walker as the chief guest in our school's function. Dr. Patrick D. Walker is the founder of Arkana Laboratories and has more than 40 years of experience in the interpretation of native kidney and renal allograft biopsies. Before founding Arkana Laboratories, Dr. Walker was chief of the Department of Pathology and Laboratory Medicine at the John L. McClellan Veterans Administration's Hospital, vice chairman of the Department of Pathology and Laboratory Medicine at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, 1991 to 2002, and on faculty in the Department of Pathology at Tulane University, 1978 to 1991. Dr. Walker has a passion for advancing the understanding of disease and has authored more than 100 peer-reviewed research articles. He has been the principal investigator or co-principal investigator on more than 20 research grants, published multiple book chapters, lectured and participated in grand rounds and conferences in the United States and internationally, and has received numerous teaching, research, and service awards. Despite his extensive academic endeavors, he has remained actively committed to clinical work, interpreting biopsies, and communicating patient results to our nephrologist daily. Dr. Walker's best times outside of work are spent with his wife, being Papa, and Gigi, to the grandchildren. Dr. Walker is a member of the American Society of Nephrology, the College of American Pathologists, the International Society of Nephrology, the National Kidney Foundation, the Renal Physicians Association, the Renal Pathology Society, and the United States and Canadian Academy of Pathology. We also have with us Mrs. Gail Walker. She is a licensed certified social worker from Arkansas Social Work Licensing Board, Arkansas, and has been an active social worker and reformer for more than 25 years now. So we cannot fully express how much happy we are to have received you as our guest today. I am sure you all are going to have one of your best times here. I would now like to call upon our director, Mr. Safar Khan, sir, to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. Patrick Walker. I now request Dr. Farha Siddiqui to felicitate Mrs. Gail Walker, please. So without any further delay, I would like to hand over the mic to our little anchors here to take the program further. Thank you.
Dear audience, please put your hands together for our welcome song troupe. This song is a special tribute to our guest across the ocean.
We are so glad you're here for us today. We are glad you came. This is the day that will last in our memories, for reason to smile. Because great things start with small beginnings. This humble wish is from our tender hearts. Casting the future, crafting a new world, making a human and burning a flame. Masters of wisdom, acres of young minds, shaping crystals out of gold. We are so glad to welcome you. We wish to give our full heart. Celebrate what we bring us together. We are the one voice. We are to welcome you. This love of learning tasted from your grace. You are the mentors of the broken mind, 'cause you love to see us smile. Because great things start with small beginnings. This humble wish is from our tender hearts. Casting the future, crafting a new world, making a human and burning a flame. Masters of wisdom, acres of young minds, shaping crystals out of gold. We are so glad to welcome you. We wish to give our full heart. Celebrate what we bring us together. We are the one voice. We are to welcome. We are so glad to welcome you. We wish to give our full heart. Celebrate what we bring us together. We are the one voice.
Assalamu alaikum. Just a quick information for audience. The books that we have kept here, they are just library books. Like there's no Bible or Quran kept over here on the floor. Just a quick information.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear guests and parents, I am Ibrahim Pathan.
Assalamu alaikum, I am Abdullah. And we are from Grade 8, Roots and Wings Academy.
Dear audience, you might be wondering what's the special occasion today and what we are doing here.
It's actually a homecoming event where...
When, Abdullah? We are not supposed to inform the audience about it.
Then...
It's the duty of our school's head.
Aha, then let's call him. Dear audience, we have Brother Aman waiting in the queue to introduce the program to you.
Please put your hands together for Brother Aman from grade 7.
Good evening everyone and welcome to the homecoming event of Roots and Wings Academy. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you all here with us today. As the head boy of this great institution, I am honored to be the one to welcome you to this special event. Today, we come together to celebrate the achievements of our school, our students, and our community. We are proud of the progress that we have made over the years, and we are excited to share it with you all. Alhamdulillah. This event is a celebration of our school's past, present, and future. We will be reliving the memories of the past through the ballad of Roots and Wings Academy, and we will be hearing about the school's journey of the past 5 years from our director. And we will also be celebrating the achievements of our students through the presentation of prizes. And we will be looking forward to the future with the speeches of our special guests. Dear parents, we are also honored to have our special guest from the USA here on this special day. Dear parents, your presence is a testament to the strong bond that we share as community. And it is a reminder of the importance of coming together to celebrate the achievements of our school and our students. So please join me in welcoming our special guest and let's make this a day to remember. Thank you for coming and I hope you enjoy the event. Jazakallahu khair.
And now, let's take a moment to give thanks to Allah for all of our blessings. We have a beautiful nasheed lined up for you all. It's a nasheed called Give Thanks to Allah.
So let's sit back and enjoy this beautiful performance by our talented students.
And as we listen to this song, let us reflect on the many things in our lives that we have to be thankful for and take a moment to give thanks to Allah. Let's invite our nursery and KG1 students to perform on the nasheed.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. وخالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all.
And now, we have a very exciting event lined up for you all. It's a scripted debate on the constitutional differences between USA and India.
Our debate team will be discussing the key differences between the constitution of these two great nations and exploring the implications of these differences.
This is a fantastic opportunity for us to learn about the political systems of different countries and to understand the important role that constitutions play in shaping the future of a nation.
So without any further ado, let's give a warm welcome to our debaters as they take the stage and engage in their enlightening performance.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening and welcome to tonight's debate. Our topic for discussion is the similarities and differences between the Indian and US Constitution. On our panel tonight, we have two experts, one from India and one from United States, who will be arguing for and against the motion that the Indian and US Constitution are more similar than different.
Good evening and thank you for having me. I believe that the Indian and US Constitution have more similarities than the differences. Both constitutions are based on democratic principle and protect the rights and freedoms of the citizen. Both also have a system of checks and balances to prevent abuse of power by the government.
Good evening. While I agree that there are some similarities between the US and Indian Constitution, I also believe that there are some significant differences also. The US Constitution has a stronger emphasis on the individual rights and freedom, such as the right to bear arms, while the Indian Constitution has more emphasis on the social welfare and the rights of marginalized groups. Additionally, the US Constitution has a clear separation of powers divided between the different branches of government, while the Indian Constitution has more integrated system.
Thank you, panelists. Now we will open the floor for questions from our audience.
How do the Indian and US Constitution handle issues of corruption and accountability?
The Indian Constitution have several provisions in place to address issues of corruption and accountability. One example is the Right to Information Act, which gives citizens a right to access information held by the government. Additionally, the Indian Constitution also establishes an independent judiciary and an independent election commission, which ensures that the elections are
In the
free
bottom
and
of the
fair.
ocean.
The US Constitution also has several provisions in place to address issues of corruption and accountability. One example is the impeachment process, which allows the removal of government officials for high crimes and misdemeanors. Additionally, the US Constitution also guarantees right to a fair trial and freedom of speech and press, which allows the citizens to hold their government officially accountable.
Next question from our audience.
How do Indian and US Constitution handle issues of federalism and the rights of state?
The Indian Constitution establishes a federal system of government with powers divided between the central government and the states. The Constitution also establishes a system of financial federalism which ensures that the states have sufficient resources to govern themselves. Additionally, the Indian Constitution also guarantees the rights of states through the 6th schedule, which provides for the administration of tribal areas.
The US Constitution has a federal system of government with powers divided between the federal government and the state. The Constitution also guarantees the rights of states through the 10th Amendment, which reserves powers not delegated to the federal government for the states. Additionally, the US Constitution also provides for a system of checks and balances between the different levels of government to ensure that states are not overburdened.
Thank you, panelists. Next question from our audience.
How do the India and US Constitution handle issues of minority rights and representation?
The Indian Constitution recognizes and protects the right of minorities through several provisions such as Article 15, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, and Article 29, which guarantees the right of minorities to conserve their language, script, and culture. Additionally, the Indian Constitution also guarantees representation for the right of minorities through reservation in education and government jobs.
The US Constitution also recognizes and protects the rights of minorities through several provisions such as 14th Amendment, which guarantees equal protection under the law, and the 15th Amendment, which guarantees right to vote regardless of race. Additionally, the US Constitution also guarantees representation for minorities through the concept of one person, one vote and the Voting Rights Act.
Thank you, panelists. That concludes our discussion for tonight. We hope that you have learned more about the similarities and differences between the Indian and US Constitution. As you can see, the discussion showcases how both the Constitution have similarities and differences in various aspects of governance, rights, and representation. The discussion format allows for a comprehensive understanding and the audience to ask questions and learn more about the topic. Thank you for joining us.
And now we have a fabulous performance lined up for you all. It's a nasheed called Who Next? Your Mother.
This song is a tribute to the most important women in our lives, our mothers. The song celebrates the sacrifices that our mothers provide and remind us of their love and care.
So let's take a moment to listen this beautiful performance and appreciate the love and care that our mothers bring in our lives.
And as we listen to this song, let us reflect on the many things in our lives that our mothers have done for us. And take a moment and let's make a promise to show gratitude and love for them every day.
The Prophet ﷺ told us that we must obey Allah and His Messenger at all times. But after that, who else did he tell us to listen to and be close to?
Your mother.
Yes, well done.
Who should I give my love to, my respect and my honor to? Who should I pay good mind to after Allah and Rasulullah?
Comes your mother.
Who next?
Your mother.
Who next?
Your mother. And then your father. 'Cause who used to hold you and clean you and clothe you? Who used to feed you and always be with you? When you were sick, stay up all night, holding you tight. That's right, no other.
My mother. Who should I take good care of, giving all my love? Who should I think the most of after Allah and Rasulullah?
Comes your mother.
Who next?
Your mother.
Who next?
Your mother. And then your father. 'Cause who used to hear you before you could talk? Who used to hold you before you could walk? And when you fell, who'd pick you up, clean your cut? No one but your mother.
My mother. Who should I stay right close to, listen most to, never say no to after Allah and Rasulullah?
Comes your mother.
Who next?
Your mother.
Who next?
Your mother. And then your father. 'Cause who used to hug you and buy you new clothes, comb your hair and
And now it's time to celebrate our school and all that it represents. We have a special ballad line up for you all, and it's called The Ballad of Roots and Wings Academy. This ballad line is a celebration of our school, our traditions, and the values that we hold dear. The spirit captures the spirit of the school and the memories that we had made here. So let's stick back and enjoy the beautiful narration by my friend and the head girl of the school, Aska Khan. And as we listen, let us remember why are we so proud to be a part of this amazing community. Let's take a moment to appreciate what our school have done for us and what it will continue to do in future.
This ballad of Roots and Wings Academy is a testament to the strength and spirit of our school. It will be followed by a skit on the same journey. In Aurangabad, a new school was born, Roots and Wings Academy, on that fateful morn, with 91 students and a dream in mind to show the people a different kind. Experiential learning was the key to shape young minds and set them free. But struggles came, as struggles will. The road was long and uphill. The highs and lows were many, true, but the team at Roots and Wings Academy never wavered, never gave in, for they knew the future was worth the spin. The pandemic came and it brought much fear, but the team at Roots and Wings Academy adapted year after year to keep the students safe and learning dear. 5 years have passed and the school has grown with more than 300 students now calling it home. The people of Aurangabad have seen the light and the impact of experiential learning in all its might. So here's to the school and the team that made it be. Roots and Wings Academy for all to see, with struggle, triumphs and memories to share. A shining example of how to truly care.
Scene opens with Mr. Safar Khan and Dr. Farha Siddiqui sitting at a table discussing a blueprint of a school.
This is the blueprint for our dream school. That will truly make a difference in the lives of so many students in the city.
Yes, it is. I can't wait to see it come to fruition.
But it won't be easy. We'll need lots of resources to get things going and bring about some change in the society.
I know, but we will find a way. We have to. This school is not just an idea. It's a vision, a dream.
The scene shifts to January 2018, where we see the founders working tirelessly to secure funding for the school.
Yes. Oh, yes. I completely understand. Thank you so much.
Any luck with the funding?
Not yet, but I'm sure we'll get something soon. Don't worry, we'll get things going.
Safar receives an email confirmation from Mrs. Gail and Dr. Patrick Walker, supporting Roots and Wings Academy.
We are so excited to be a part of this great idea. We believe in your vision and to support you in any way we can.
Thank you, Ms. Gail and Dr. Walker. Your support means a lot to us.
And so on 18 June 2018, the doors of Roots and Wings Academy officially opened, welcoming 91 students and embarking on a journey to enhance the educational experience of the students of Aurangabad. The scene shifts to the classroom, where students are being trained in the remediation program.
We know that some of you are maybe struggling in reading and speaking skills. That's okay. That's why we have implemented remediation program to improve you and help you in these areas.
The students are seen making progress and smiling with confidence. And so the remediation program was implemented, and it was a huge success. And students were given the care and respect they deserved, and were trained to be better readers and speakers. Scene opens with the founders discussing the implementation of the experiential learning program.
So, this is how we started. Our vision for starting an experiential school is to provide students with a unique and enriching learning experience that emphasizes on hands-on learning, active learning, real-world problem solving, and student-centered learning.
And we strive to create an inclusive environment that supports the diverse needs of all the students and incorporates technology to support students' learning.
And so the founders worked hard to ensure that the vision for the school was realized. They placed a strong emphasis on a professional development for teachers to ensure that they were able to effectively implement the experiential learning pedagogy in their classrooms. Fast forward 4 years. The skit continues in the classroom where the 13 students are seated at their desks. In its early days, school introduced a program called Backless Days to allow students to be curious and learn the basics of project-based learning.
I remember those days. We had so much fun at school. Yeah, it is great to be able to work on projects and solve problems too.
And now, with the introduction of design thinking, we are even better at solving real-world problems.
To give students the opportunity to apply their learning in real-world contexts, the school also introduced field trips, programs like foldscope and origami-based optical microscope, which helps the students to observe the life around them which cannot be seen with the naked eye.
I love the field trips. We have learned so much by visiting different places around the city.
We are provided with opportunities to apply learning to real-world concepts and learn about different places, cultures, and communities.
Hey everyone, look what I made in the ground today.
Hey, wait, what is it?
It is a slide of a mosquito showing its blood circulation.
Right, you have to use a foldscope, an origami-based optical microscope, to observe things that we can't see with our naked eyes.
But do you know, the foldscopes were generously gifted to us by Mrs. Gail and Dr. Patrick Walker, who continue to support our school's mission.
I know that, and I also know that they would be so happy to see their gifts being put to good use.
So why don't you ask yourselves if they are happy or not?
Who?
Mrs. Gail and Dr. Patrick Walker. Who else?
Let me ask them. Dear guest, please share your views about our performance to our director, sir, and principal, ma'am. It is important for us to have access to tools that allows us to make an observation and learn about the life around us.
And the foldscopes are so cool. I never knew that there was so much to see in the world around us.
The school also initiated coding and programming as part of its innovation program, with programs like Scratch Junior and Pearson Mypedia, which helped the students to improve their innovative approach to education.
I love learning how to code. It's so cool to be able to design my own games. And the programs like Scratch Junior and Pearson Mypedia have helped us improve our skills. And the school's focus on fitness is really important, especially in the post-COVID era. Yeah, even though we didn't have any playgrounds at the beginning, our founders found a way with a fitness training at Maulana Azad College ground.
Yeah, and I remember learning Latin has so much fun and ability for self-defense too.
And when we moved to our new campus, it was a blessing in disguise. We got to explore the beautiful foothills and start new activities like hiking.
And now, few of our schoolmates are even able to run 5 kilometers marathon in just 15 minutes. That's amazing.
And speaking of the new campus, don't forget about our own Shantiniketan under the majestic banyan tree. Safar sir likes to take us there to discuss subjects like social science or English.
Hey guys, we all are aware about the kiddie bank in our school.
Definitely. Let us inform our audience here about this place where we can learn about banking and how to save money.
That's right. Every year, the grade 5 students get to go to your real bank and learn about divorce slips and account management.
And when the pandemic hit, we were able to use our savings to help those in need by donating grocery kits.
That's amazing. It's important to learn how to use money wisely and to make a positive impact in our community.
Speaking of making a positive impact, have you all heard about the Afterthoughts Reading Club?
Yeah, but tell me more.
Our school established a club before the pandemic, and it's all about fostering a love for reading and desire for knowledge amongst our students.
That's cool. And what about Wings Digital Magazine?
Oh, that's another great opportunity that allows students to express themselves and showcase their writing and problem-solving skills.
Wow, our school really emphasizes innovation and giving us real-world experiences.
Definitely. It's one of the things that makes our school stand out.
Agreed. Thanks to our school commitment for providing us diverse opportunities, we are able to reach new heights in education and personal development.
I know, right? It gives us a chance to express ourselves through writing stories and solving problems.
Speaking of expressing ourselves, let us tell our audience and guests about Laureates Community Radio.
Yeah, it's a program that teaches us voice modulation and interviewing skills.
Yeah, when I was in grade 7, I was trained for it. We even got to go to MGM radio station for hands-on learning experience.
That sounds really cool. I wish I could have been there, but I am in grade 6 now, and I know that I will get to it soon, inshallah.
Speaking of hands-on learning, have you all heard about farming program?
Yeah, I heard. It's a new initiative to teach us the importance of growing our own food.
Yeah, and we even got to grow our own crops like tomatoes, potatoes, chilies, turmeric, and fenugreek.
We made our own compost, our own vegetable, and our own sapling for a program like this.
We have never spent a dime on bouquets and respected our guests with 3D printed vase and a sapling made at school itself.
That's really cool. I have always wanted to learn how to farm.
If this is not enough, we have our own forest too.
What do you mean by that?
She means we have a forest in a jar.
That's right. They are called terrariums. I'm sure you guys have seen grade 7 and 8 students working on them and exhibiting those in the Education Expo.
Hey, what do you know about our value system has placed in our school?
Yeah, I've heard it. It teaches us empathy, respect, trust, inclusiveness, and tolerance.
It's really important to learn those values. It makes us better people.
I agree, and I think the teachers are doing a great job of instilling them in us.
And I am also excited about new Understand Quran series they are starting this year.
Yeah, that will help us gain a deeper understanding of our religion and its teachings.
Yeah, it helps us to differentiate between right and wrong and avoid misconceptions.
Exactly, and it's great that the school is providing us with both strong roots and wings so that we can grow and soar to our full potential.
That's true. There's so much more to explore at our school. I'm so excited to see what other programs and initiatives they'll come up with in the future.
Me too. I am really happy to be a student at Roots and Wings Academy.
Yeah, this is an amazing school with amazing opportunities.
So, are you done boasting about your school now?
Dear sir, we are not boasting but informing our guests and audience from afar what we actually do at Roots and Wings.
Right. But, dear audience, dear guests, if you have feedback about today's performance by the kids, you can always come and talk to us and give us your feedback anytime.
The schools focus on providing students with a unique and enriching learning experience through hands-on active learning, real-world problem solving, and student-centered learning has led to many successes. And thus the dream of creating an experiential school became a reality. And the students of Aurangabad would be able to benefit from a unique and innovative educational experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now it's time for an important update on our school. It's the annual report by our beloved principal.
This report will give us a glimpse into the achievements of our school over the past academic year and will highlight the dedication and hard work by teachers, students, and staff.
The annual school report is a chance for us to understand the progress that our school is making and to celebrate the many successes that we have had.
So let's give a warm welcome to our beloved principal as she takes the stage and presents our school annual report. This is a momentous occasion. And we are eager to hear what our school have achieved over the past academic year.
नहमदु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली. Today I am honored to stand before you to present the annual report of this academic year 2022-23. Our school, Roots and Wings Academy, has undergone tremendous growth and progress since its inception in 2018. We started operations for this year on June 6th and opened our doors to experiential learning for more than 300 students. This is a remarkable achievement considering that in our first academic year in 2018, we only had 91 students. Despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, our school strength remains steady around 160 students in the past 2 years. However, this year we were able to double our student population to a staggering 326 students. MashaAllah. Double the quantity we had in our previous years. To ensure our teachers were equipped to provide the best possible learning experience, we organized an extensive training program in May 2022 to teach our students in an experiential learning environment. Our first activities of the school year included field trips to BMC Bank, MGM radio station, and Himayat Bagh for our banking, podcasting, and farming projects respectively. Our kiddie bank successfully started its first transaction on July 1st, and today, deposits in kiddie bank of this year amount up to 6,000 rupees, with 25 students taking turns to function as bank officers. In July, the student council was elected and the investiture ceremony was held on July 21st, 2022. Our students have shown tremendous progress in their learning and development. With our Wings Digital Magazine with Grade 6 and Raw Tune Community Radio with Grade 7 showing consistency and evidence of learning through their magazines and radio podcasts. Our Grade 8 students have also excelled in farming as they have grown vegetables at home and have even shared their homegrown produce with us. Alhamdulillah. In response to the post-pandemic world, we have placed special emphasis on improving the fitness levels of our students, focusing on increasing their stamina and strength. On National Sports Day, all the students participated in at least one event and challenged themselves to become winners in 27 events. Red House emerged as the overall winner of the Sports Day. As a part of our experiential learning program, each class goes on several field trips. We are proud to announce that few of the classes have completed all the 7 field trips and few classes are remaining with the one. Only one field trip remaining for the few classes. Our pre-primary students even went on 5 occasions, further enhancing their experiential learning experience. Our students have shown exceptional problem-solving skills and have exhibited a wide range of projects this academic year, including their participation in today's Expo and December last year at Education Expo 2022, Khas Maidan, which was a testament to their hard work and skills. This was also the first time our school participated in inter-school competitions, and we were proud to announce that our students excelled. Inshira Mastan won 2nd place in an inter-school education competition at Dr. Khadri Mental Hospital, while Aska Khan brought laurels to the school with the first prize in an inter-school allocation competition organized by Crescent School. Other notable participants includes the skit performance at Dr. Qadri Hospital and grade 6 attempts at Dr. Homi Baba's junior scientist competitions. Out of 16 students who participated in the competition, 9 passed the exams, Alhamdulillah. In addition to academic excellence, our school believes the sharing well-rounded individuals. Our Understanding Quran program plays a crucial role in this regard by laying special emphasis on developing the morals and values necessary for the students. Our program focuses on teaching the students about the teaching of Islam, the Quran, and how to apply them in their daily lives. We believe that this will not only benefit the students as individuals, but also contribute positively to the society as a whole. Our school is founded on 5 core values: trust, respect, empathy, tolerance, and inclusiveness, which are integrated into our daily routines and help to foster grateful students. We believe that our students will grow to be torchbearers of the society, equipped with the skill they need to lead the respectful and resourceful life. At Roots and Wings Academy, we are committed to educating for life beyond grades. We thank everyone present here and Ms. Gail Walker and Dr. Patrick Walker for your continued support, and take care, everyone. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Abdullah, do you know who created the world?
Of course, Ibu. I am not a kid anymore. It's Allah, the creator of 7 heavens and 7 earths.
Say Subhanallah, Abdullah, but do you know who created what's in the universe?
Of course. Subhanallah. It's Allah. Sometimes I wonder, who created Allah?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah from the cursed devil. Dear Abdullah, it is recommended not to ask such questions.
But don't you think that Allah has instructed us to ponder over the things around us? In fact, in the Quran itself, Allah says an interpretation of the meaning. Then, do they not reflect upon the Quran?
Yes, indeed, the Quran instructs us to ponder over it. That is Allah's message. But once we accept an ever-living creator, then there is no room for asking this question. How can there be any creator of an ever-living creator? Allah is an ever-living creator. When there was nothing, He was there. When there will be nothing, He will be there. He is Al-Awwal and He is Al-Akhir. That makes sense to me. If I accept an ever-living creator, then I also have to accept that there is no one beyond Him. That is the oneness of Allah, the crux of monotheist religion, the crux of the creed of Ibrahim alayhi salam.
You got it right. And now it's a time for a performance that will uplift our spirits and fill our hearts with gratitude.
The song celebrates the beauty and wonder of the world and reminds us of the power of Allah that created everything.
This song will inspire us to reflect on the majesty of the universe and give thanks to the blessings in our lives.
So, let's give a warm welcome to our talented performers as they take the stage to present their rendition of Allah Made Everything. This song is a beautiful expression of faith, and we are honored to hear it performed today.
The ocean moving along in a really cool motion. Did you ever wonder where you came from? Who is the Lord of all creation? The little fish said, that's my Lord. The little fish said, that's my Lord. The little fish said, that's my Lord. Allah, the creator of us all. Hey little bird, so way up high, light up the sky with your colored design. Tell me who made you and I, me to walk and you to fly. The little bird said, that's my Lord. The little bird said, that's my Lord. The little bird said, that's my Lord. Allah, the creator of us all. Allahu Akbar, our Creator. There's no one greater than Allah. So why do we stand tall, too proud to recognize what's right before our eyes? Signs from the Lord. Hey alligator, laying so still. Who's your maker? By whose will do you crawl and do you swim? Who controls everything? The alligator said, that's my Lord. The alligator said, that's my Lord. The alligator said, that's my Lord. Allah, the creator of us all. Hey, king of the jungle, the mighty lion, top of the food chain, no denying. But who is the one that you rely on? Life or death, who is deciding? The lion said, that's my Lord. The lion said, that's my Lord. The lion said, that's my Lord. Allah, the creator of us all. Allahu Akbar, our creator. There's no one greater than Allah. So why do we stand tall, too proud to recognize what's right before our eyes? Signs from the Lord. Hey my brother, hey my sister, see yourself as self-sustained. But don't you see what will come later? We all return to the Creator. Then we'll say, that's my Lord. Then we'll say, that's my Lord. Then we'll say, that's my Lord. Oh Allah, forgive us all. I travel the world, north to the south, east to the west, and there ain't no doubt. Whoever I see, whatever I found, I can hear them sing out loud. Alhamdulillah, praise my Lord. Alhamdulillah, praise my Lord. Alhamdulillah, praise my Lord. Allah, the creator of us all. Allahu Akbar, our creator. There's no one greater than Allah. So why do we stand tall, too proud to recognize what's right before our eyes? Signs from the Lord. Cause Allah made everything. Allah made everything. Allah made everything. You and I. Allah made everything. Allah made everything. Allah made everything. The earth and the blue sky. Do we remember Him? Thank Him for everything. Surrender to only Him with all our life.
Invite Dr. Patrick Walker to the stage to express his views on this momentous occasion.
So please join us in welcoming Dr. Patrick Walker to stage. We are eager to hear his insights and wisdom. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Your patience today, watching these beautiful performers, how can you not absolutely know that the vision that we saw being formed and planted and watered and grown has not now shown all of the little flowers that we have so much enjoyed from the very beginning to the very end. So what have we seen? We've seen what happens when children are treated with care, love, respect, honor, and I'm sure a little discipline along the way, but also grounded in a solid faith that gives them a platform to stand on, just like this one, for their further growth. So as you, I hope, have enjoyed as much as we have from our long ways away, watching from afar, what I hope is that you see where the future is going. Now let me just reflect on one or two things that I saw that stuck with me. I think the most important thing I learned today was love your mother first, and after a while, if you think about it, the dad, right? And if the dads are smart, they're going to totally agree with that. In the evening, they'll say, yes, ma'am, I agree with that. So I thought that was very unique. The other thing that I have come away from, particularly on this visit, is the concept of Allah who loves. Now, I was taught just before the program, I was looking at the many names of Allah, and love is one of them, but I like the words from the Holy Quran that says Allah loves you 70 times more than your own mother. And what did we just hear? We are to love our mothers, but first, remember, every time they started that, what did they start with? We love Allah, and then we are to respect, honor, and love our mothers. And so that guides us, every adult here, every young person here, and every child, as well as leaders, students, supporters, everyone, in how we are to behave towards them. As I look over here and see the students, I look in the back and hear the joyful noises of the children. That is how we are to conduct ourselves. So what is Roots and Wings doing? It isn't easy. It's every day. It's every day coming in and seeing this person right here, looking them in the eye and caring for them and their needs. So then you add the excellence in teaching, the concept of experiential learning. Now, medical schools, remember I'm a physician, have come to this very late. But we believe now that it's much better to do experiential learning than rote learning. So I think this is actually foundational and critical, and you can see it in the enthusiasm and joy of the many students that we saw today. And if you come here any day, you'll see it in action. So I wish you all the very best, and thank you for your hearing tonight.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful thoughts about us and our institution. We have no words to express our heartfelt gratitude and thanks. In continuity, we request the other distinguished guest of the program, Mrs. Gail Walker, to express her views about the program. It must be noted that Mrs. Gail Walker is a motherly figure to all of us, dear to our director, Safar sir.
Hello. I am so happy to be here. When Patrick came in 2018, I wasn't able to come along. So my vision of the school was from back then, from maybe back at the beginning, when I thought of it in my mind as a little tiny school with a few kids and a good plan for the future. But when I came yesterday and saw all the students and the teachers and the support staff, and I was so impressed and overwhelmed. And it brought tears to my eyes because I had not seen the dream that you have. I love this school. I love the students, the way they speak, and the respectfulness, and just like Patrick said, the joy on their faces. The kids are able to be kids and yet to grow and learn, and the experiences they have. Growing the food in the back with the aquaponics was so impressive. I did poorly at the Angry Birds exhibit, but it was so much fun. And I think what's important to me is not only the education, but the character and integrity. Character and integrity are something that you have, whether you have education or not. If you do not have good character and integrity, your life will not be worth much. But when that core value of loving others and respecting others and being inclusive, when that's in the bottom of your heart, then no matter what you do when you leave school, that will sustain you. But having that, plus the education, is what will get you someplace in life and will make you satisfied. Not just success with money, but to be satisfied in your heart and know that when you go to bed at night, you have done good for the world. You have changed things. In your little tiny area, you can change things. You can make it a better place. And the other thing I thought about is my work at home. I am a social worker, and I work with people who have suffered tremendous abuse and trauma. And they have a very difficult life. And I often think, how do you overcome that? And how can I help them with what they're going through? But I think all of us face difficult situations. We all have things that are hard and hurtful. Our family dies, or we're in a car accident, there's abuse. We all have a choice when bad things happen to us to either choose to become angry and bitter or to say, I will go on a new way. I will still continue to love and to care and to respect. I will not let this stop me or define me. God has given us wonderful blessings, and they continue. So we have a choice to take that and to go forward and to help others. And I can't tell you how impressed I am with you all. It has been such a joy. I feel like, I know I'm an American, but I feel like you are my family. These are all my brothers and sisters and cousins. So thank you for the welcome at the airport, and the welcome here at the school was so impressive and so wonderful. I cried at the airport. It was just, I just want to say thank you so much for your love and care, and we love you and we support you 100%. We think what you're doing is a fantastic thing, and we will continue to support you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now it's time for an exclusive performance that is close to all of our hearts.
This is the moment I've been waiting for, the performance of our very own Roots and Wings anthem.
This anthem represents the spirit of our school and captures the essence of what it means to be a part of the Roots and Wings community.
So let's give a thunderous round of applause to our cheers as we take the stage and perform our school anthem with pride and passion. This is a moment we will always cherish, and it's a reminder of the strong bonds that we share as a member at Roots and Wings family.
Our alma mater, Roots and Wings, a guide and friend that helps us sing of honor, pride and strength within. We'll wear her name with joy and grin, with roots to grow and wings to fly. We'll rise above and touch the sky with hearts aglow and heads held high. We'll be the future, let our wings take flight. With strength and courage, we'll take flight to make our mark and shine so bright. We'll overcome any challenge we face. With integrity and honor, we'll find our place. With roots to grow and wings to fly, we'll rise above and touch the sky with hearts aglow and heads held high. We'll be the future, let our wings take flight. We'll be the future, let our wings take flight. With Allah's guidance, we'll strive on to be the best and to be strong. We'll be true to ourselves and true to our school. Our roots and wings, a guiding rule. With roots to grow and wings to fly, we'll rise above and touch the sky with hearts aglow and heads held high. We'll be the future, let our wings take flight. We'll be the future, let our wings take flight. We'll be the future, let our wings take flight. Roots and wings, roots and wings, roots and wings, roots and wings.
Uncles and aunts, are you ready for the main event?
The event where we find out who will be the lucky ones to take home the trophy.
But before we get started, let's lighten the mood with a joke. Why did the math book look so mad?
Because it had too many problems.
Okay, now let's get serious. It's time for the prize distribution ceremony. Let's recognize and celebrate the achievements of our fellow students and who have excelled in academic, sports, and extracurricular activities.
So let's give a big round of applause to all our award-winning students and make this a memorable movement for them and cherish for years to come.
Now I request Wajih Miss to take the rise for the prize distribution ceremony.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I am here for the prize distribution ceremony. I request today's guest of honor, Mr. Walker, Ms. Gail, Safar sir and Farha ma'am to come on the stage for the prize distribution. So our school students has participated in the Homi Bhabha exam for the year 2021 and 22. So for that I call Aska Khan for her certificate. Aisha Fareen, Sara Farooqi, Inshira Mastan, Mutashim, and Hafsa Khazi. This year also our school students has participated for the Homi Bhabha exam. So for that I would like to call Asfa, Tahura, Abdullah, Yusuf Biabani, Mahmud Kamal, Zian Sheikh, Samia Siddiqui, and Abdul Azizur Rahman. The inter-school sports event was held in the month of August. The different houses participated in that event, where Red House, Green House, Blue House and Yellow House, amid which Red House won the trophy. So I would like to call upon Zed to collect the trophy for the Red House. Our school students has also participated in education competition. The intra-school education competition was held at Crescent International School. In that, Aska Khan of grade 7 from our school won the first prize in that competition. Inshira Mastan got the second prize. She got the cash money. Our school students also took part in the marathon competition. For this, the third prize goes to Sheikh Umar of grade 8. Second prize, it goes to Muzammal Khazi. And Abdullah Azmat, he got the first prize in the marathon. We are also having the participants here, Sufyan Farooqi, Abdullah Majid Khan, Zishan Farooqi. And last, Mohammad Biabani. Homi Baba exam, Fatima Siddiqui.
All right, if students from Red House are here, Red House students are requested to come up the stage.
What a memorable day. Alhamdulillah. Let me invite my class buddy Almira to propose the vote of thanks and announce the conclusion of the program.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear uncles and aunts, on behalf of the entire staff and student body of Roots and Wings Academy, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who has made this event a huge success. I would like to extend a special thank you to our distinguished guests who have graced us with their presence and shared their valuable insights with us. Your words have inspired us to aim higher and strive for excellence. I would also like to thank our principal, teaching, non-teaching, and our schoolmates who have worked tirelessly to make this event a reality. Your support and guidance have made us the students we are today. Last but not least, I would like to thank each and every one of you who have come to be a part of the celebration. Your enthusiasm and energy have truly made this event a memorable one. I am utmost grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave us the wisdom and strength to complete this homecoming event successfully. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Once again, thank you all for your continued support and for making this event a huge success. We hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and a safe journey back home. Thank you. Jazakallahu khair.